So hi guys and welcome to the practical. So I'm going to dive straight in, and the first thing I'm going to do is explain to you what exactly bioinformatics is. So bioinformatics is the application of computational methods to analyse biological data. So for example, that's your DNA and your amino acid sequence. It is very useful for identifying and understanding protein evolution, structure and function. So essentially we take a DNA sequence, we can take some biological data such as DNA sequence, and we put it through these computational tools, and we want the output to tell us more about our biological sequence and what that actually means in terms of biology. So we're going to be doing a little bit of that today. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at how bioinformatics can help us identify proteins. So on the website, which I will go to now, oops, wrong tab, you will have some tabs at the bottom. Now I'm just going to take this moment to tell you, obviously, the tabs that you're looking at on the website and what I've got in front of me are probably going to be different. That's because I'm still using the website while it's under development. But I've got the tools that we need open at the top here, and on the instructions page it will also tell you how to get to them if there's ever a problem. So don't worry that you're looking at something slightly different. Again, it's just because the website's under development. So if we go back to the practical, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to highlight that unknown protein sequence, and we're going to copy it because we're going to now put it through a program called BLAST, and BLAST is going to identify this protein for us. So we're going to select protein BLAST, and that's because we've got protein sequence. If we used any of the others, it wouldn't work. Okay, and then if we just paste that in there, make sure this is all blank, we don't need anything in here, and all we need to do now is click BLAST. So what BLAST is going to do is it's going to take your unknown protein sequence and it's going to search it against the databases, and it's going to try and find what that unknown protein sequence is and what organism it can be found in. Now this can take a little while. I've done this several times, and it can take anywhere from a minute to 3 or 4 minutes, and it's got so many factors that affect it, such as how many people are trying to do this if you're doing this as a class, your internet connection speed, how many people are trying to access BLAST. So if this does take a little while, I'm going to cut out a section of the video so that we're not just kind of in silence for a minute or two. That doesn't mean that it only took seconds for me. Okay, so don't be worried if yours is taking a little bit longer.